Mechanical breakdowns are common in racing sports, but sometimes they are quite surprising even to the racers. After a collision over one of the obstacles, the surprises don't stop for the two fallen competitors. Usually the big trucks pull heavy trailers, but in the races it happens that they pull some other things too. Unfortunately for some of the spectators, one of the racers messes up the track and drifts, scratching some of the parked cars.
Y eso es lo que me hace seguirla. Se pegó con el camarógrafo, por lo que veo allá.
He would have done well to look in the mirrors before driving backward so boldly. It's a curious fact that road assistant drivers in Formula 1 drive almost as fast and bravely as the racers themselves. Full throttle, drift on the turns and don't look back.
Milac couldn't avoid him, ran clean over the young Finn.
It would have been good if she had at least made an effort to get around her opponent. A huge contact on one of the turns causes a spectacular moment. The former jumps over two other cars before stopping on the roadside. All drivers are well.
I guarantee you race control will be on the radio with him right now.
Oh, we have huge contact going down into turn number 7.
Half of them.
Yep.
So there's the jump over, braking zone trouble, and Cox gets a little sideways. Oh.
The pressure on the drivers during the race is huge, but the relief after crossing the finish line as a winner is great. But some racers just lose focus.
Across the line, or is it Menu that leads? It's Exler still. Menu in second place. Third is Portero. Oh, and the safety car! Exler blindsided around the blind corner, hits the safety.
What would you do if a racing car appears behind you at breakneck speed while you are driving calmly down the road? If you are wondering, see the answer. The Honda GT3 collides with the Audi R8 in the pit line because of an unsafe release. All racers are fine but losing valuable time from their advantage.
Each 4 tyres, by the way. You don't refuel, but you must change tyres. Oh dear.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Does somebody not tell them?
If something happens during the race, the most likely culprit is the driver. And who is to blame if the problem happens at the starting line?
Nice big block. Boom! And he's going, why are we not top? Boom.
Carelessly entering the pit stop can cause a lot of trouble, but sometimes karma knows its way around.
Here she comes in. she
pond.
did. Yeah, she caught them.
And she crossed the line and ran into her tire carrier, and that's why these guys have to dodge this tire.
A car door flying during a race is not something you see every day.
Todas las vueltas hizo lo mismo. Morier, conocedor del auto, se sale del auto de Petris en la puerta trasera de Petris.
Sometimes, no matter how good a driver you are and how you follow the rules, there will always be a reckless colleague who will push you at the wrong time.
More in the speed lane. See, he kind of is slowing down, obviously, in front of the 5. The 5 can't speed up. He blend left earlier than you checked up. I mean, it seems like an odd...
We've seen a lot of crazy guys run down the Formula 1 track, but this time the guy decided to lie down on the road first and then dig through the social media.
Hij reed dus al helemaal te protesteren, maar hij heeft echt geen idee welk risico hij loopt. Hij zal toch voor het oog van de wereld.
One of the competitors decides that his starting position has been chosen unfairly and decides to take matters into his own hands at the starting line.
No, it's Backler, and he's tripped over the Sky Tempest, the Ferrari. So there's damage on the front of the Porsche, and that could well be the end, because if he can't see where he's going, what's he going to do? You don't have a road.
It would have been nice if someone had thought to close the hood well at the beginning of the race. One of the racers puts on a great show to entertain the audience. Maybe next time this dude will remember to buy drift tires and not drag tires. Celebrating victory too early was always a bad idea. And how can you be so confident and so downright before the finish?
Takeshi Kimura heads towards the line. The gap has been reduced and reduced and reduced. He flashes the lights in celebration. But there, Hoshino goes past him and Yamaguchi goes past him and throughout the majority of the race, we saw a couple of riders spilling down the order. Thankfully, all managed to...
If he was in a car, he probably would have been able to turn so sharply. Races are not always stopped because of crazy guys. Sometimes the cause is friendly creatures roaming around their territory.
And we've got Skippy bouncing on the road, and the teams have done a very good job, Safarov, of getting out the way. They've cleared the gate.
If you think this is product placement, you'd be wrong. The competitor accidentally crashed into the sign and dragged it.
Procurando o cara e agora cadê? Aqui ó, Felipe Massa com o Átila vai pra fora da pista, pega ali a placa da Betway.